So LPBC is very important to me because, you know, I joined at the get-go, and you know, one of the first members of the company, having danced with Leigh before that for many years. It's important to me because it really, the community that we've built is very different than other experiences that I've had. So, you know, my background is that I started dancing when I was quite young. I was 8 when I started dancing, and then by the time I was a teenager, I was in a company in Pasadena, and the experience that I had there was, you know, very cutthroat, very competitive. Everyone sort of, you know, sizing you up, that kind of thing. And then I left dance for a really long time because I injured myself at 16, and came back to it as an adult about 12 years ago, I think now. And I thought I was going to be coming back to the same sort of environment. And Leigh she just stood out to me as somebody who's very inclusive, somebody who didn't put emphasis on how you looked or made you feel bad if you didn't do something right. And so it was important to me to be part of the company because I really believed in her approach to dance, and really allowing you to really embrace the art itself and not feel like you had to, you know, measure up in some way. Ballet for Everyone really tells me, and it's in my mind spot on to what we've actually been doing for the, you know, 4 years now that we've been a company. And I think what is important there is that we've always been inclusive to anyone coming in the door. So it doesn't mean that it always is a match with the person themselves. Like maybe they come in and they're used to the cutthroat and they're used to the environment that they had previously. Or if they're, you know, have experienced dancing for some time, they may have had other experiences that they won't have with our company. So that whole dynamic existed before we were a company. So just taking class with Leigh and being part of a community that we built through students and friendships and all of that kind of gradually grew into the company itself. So it's the mission statement is important to me because it really does touch upon what Leigh really fosters with the company. So the inclusivity is really important to me. There's so many aspects of things, whether that be on a mental health side of things. Just, you know, this has not been a easy year for anybody. I don't know anyone that hasn't been impacted by everything that we've been going through. And even if you're the strongest person mentally, it's still affecting you. So it's important to me because I need that outlet. I've always described ballet as being my oxygen. And I really believe in balance. And I really believe in making sure you're sort of aligned, both with mind and body and spirit. So it's been important to me for that reason. Like, I'm just so grateful that she's continued on and continued teaching and doing it the best way that we can do possible online. It's really helped me out with the bad days. You know, I'm sure it helps everybody through their bad days, but for me in particular, you know, it's been a rough time. And even previously, you know, just being really transparent, I had a really huge life event a few years ago where I got a divorce and went through a lot. And I was with Leigh at the time. We weren't a company yet, but it really helped me through a really, really dark time. So in the same way, we're all sort of experiencing this collective dark time. And so it's really helped me get through these moments. So I would just say, if you're interested in coming in to dance and you're wanting to be part of environment that's welcoming. I know it's a different experience right now because everything is virtual, but and you don't get that face-to-face contact. But it would be great for anyone who wants to explore coming back to really come dance with us. Whether that's just taking classes with Leigh through the school or going and having like an aspiration to be part of the company. It's, you know, great for the body, it's great for the mind. And we do really creative things and we think outside the box, and we have, you know, real original ballet performances and things like that. So it's a fun environment. So I would say an advice to coming to dance, if you're exploring that, to do so. We're a really good environment for that.
Perfect.